We have had 2 inches of, or 2 weeks of clouds and rain, but you know, stuff's growing, just it slowed down because there was no sun. Okay. The lettuce is still trucking along. Just from, I don't know, April or May. It's really, I mean, it's been there forever. The carrots laid down. We had 1.5 inches of rain 2 days ago and then 1/2 inch the day before that. So they were all laying down. The basil's coming in pretty good. The cabbage, some of them are getting pretty big. Pretty big. I was starting to get cabbage worms, and so I sprayed them with that BT, which kills caterpillars, and there's nothing. I was killing like 5 or 6 little ones a day, and I haven't seen any since on these anyway. This is spinach and lettuce and Brussels sprouts and turnips and beets, and you know, stuff that's getting ready to go in the ground. And some of these mammoth dill, these are volunteer from last year, and it's time to cut them and dry them or whatever, because there is fennel in here, and the fennel kind of is on purpose. See, we have like fennel, but they're getting blocked out by the dill at this point, so need to hack them down. The turnips, they had flea beetle problems, which is fine, whatever, but now I can see something's eating them, and it's earwigs, I guess. I found some earwigs in here, so I need to get rid of earwigs, I guess, but we're getting some turnips pretty soon. And that's mustard greens. It's July 3rd, so there's fireworks everywhere. I don't live in a war zone. That is kohlrabi, and it's almost a kohlrabi, not much longer. And that's a rutabaga coming in. And those are cylindra beets, which are, you know, cylinder shaped. And they're doing pretty good. Well, there's lots of beets that are doing good. We can harvest beets, I think. I got some decent, you know, white onions that are, you know, they're pretty big. I've been pulling garlic and stuff. I killed, it was right down here earlier today, a hornworm, and it was eating, oh there, it was right there, you can see the body still, but it was eating this purslane that's everywhere instead of tomatoes, thankfully. So now I'm paranoid looking at the tomatoes, hoping that they're doing okay. This is a gold cherry tomato, which is, you know, it should be doing better than this, I think, but it's doing okay. And one of these is a jalapeno, and the other one is a garden salsa pepper. And this one, whichever one it is, it's already got, you know, like peppers, doing pretty good. These are early girls. This one's got quite a few going. I mean, those are, you know, those are decent size already. And there's a little bit of blight on pretty much all of them. Like right here, you can see it's all curled up and blighty in there, and I need to just cut some of that off. This is an early girl too. and it's got, you know, this one here is a solar flare, which is red and yellow, and it's cranking out pretty good actually. Over here are purple boys, which are a hybrid, and I guess they're like Cherokee purple and maybe better boys or something. The interesting thing with them is they make these clutches of tomatoes, and then after a little bit it starts shooting off more. I'll show you on the other side, there's a better one. It starts shooting off more flowers. And these ones are Paul Robeson, which they're, you know, they're pretty small, but at least we're getting some. So no bell peppers yet, I think, but we're real close. They're ready to start. And you can see the cabbages, they're kind of facing towards this way because of the sun. But, you know, I mean, like that one, it's a beast. All of the potatoes were laid down after all the rain. I had to sort of pick them up and shake them off. Over here, I stuck a bunch of carrots in the ground. These are Parisian market carrots, and these ones were short and sweet, but the seeds were real old. So I seeded real heavy, and they all grew. So got lots of them. Here's that purple boy again. I was talking about the weird way. Like, see, normally it would stop there, right there, and it does, and then it continues, and so then it starts with this whole new. It just keeps on growing and putting out more flowers. So I think probably you're supposed to cut them. Like, here's another one. It just like continues a whole new set of stems or whatever. And here are the pole beans, and they are, well, they're chest high at this point, all the way up into here. Those ones are rattlesnake beans. And these ones back here are dragon beans, and I've never grown them before, and I thought they were pole beans, and they're not. So they're just like little beans back there. These are the fava beans, which are going to be harvested here pretty quick. And they're real big, and just, you know, they did really well. So these are provider beans, and they're just now starting to make little beans, like right here. These are bok choy. These were like slow bolting ones that were pretty decent, and so I just decided to let them go. There was just a few, and these are the seeds coming off them that I'm going to save and resow, and hopefully they'll work out. Those are chickpeas. I'm going to plant some yellow green beans right here tomorrow. Not a lot is going on. Serrano pepper is really close to making peppers. These are sweet 100s, like these four, and they're doing pretty good. I mean, they're bushy and tall and putting out lots of little tomatoes. And next to them is a black cherry, and I think it's going to be the first tomatoes, because these are already, you know, these are big for cherry tomatoes. They're almost ready. Here's a little cucumber plant. It's a bush one. It's just getting ready to start. Oh, fingers in the way. Just getting ready to start. Brandywine is just now making little tiny brandywine tomatoes, so it's always real slow. This tomato, it just burned up with blight, so I've been trying to get rid of it, and hopefully it comes out, but you know, we'll see. These are broccoli robs that I've let the bees get. Those are Kentucky Wonder Beans. And here are all the plum tomatoes. I got a whole bunch of them all the way down. Those are more pole beans that they don't look very good. I think maybe they need nitrogen. They're yellow. And there's our eggplants, which are doing, they're doing good. We'll have a few at least. And these down here are Thai chilies. Maybe they'll grow. I don't know. I had extras and just threw them in the ground. Like here's the beets. See, they're doing pretty good. They're just about ready. And those other beets and turnips that I have in the seed tray are going to go right here where the garlic is. Once I pull all these, they're going to go right in here. Back in the little bed, we have the zucchini that is, it's ready, just about. And the yellow squash. This one is acorn squash, and there's all kinds of little acorn squash coming up in there. Those are all sunflowers. And there are okra, like there's okra all in there. And it seems like they're going slow, but maybe we'll have okra this year. I haven't really checked these if they have beans yet. Yeah, some little tiny baby ones right there. And these are dragon beans or dragon tongue beans or whatever. Yeah, that's that one that burned up with blight. Right there. It's all. I'm just going to keep spraying it and hopefully it cleans up. Alright, I think that's about it. This is the Roma tomatoes from the backside. Got a whole bunch. Oh, I didn't point out. This is a straight A cucumber right here. That's, nothing yet. Not even a flower, it doesn't look like. Kind of a bummer. Alright.